Jai Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki. So we're very fortunate. We got 2 messages today. So here we are in Madhudrumadvip, which is the place of Dasyam. Right? There are 9 islands, 8 petals, 1 island in the center. In the center of the 8 petals is Antardvip. Antardvip's on the final day. Parikrama is meant to begin in Simantadvip. But we haven't been to Simantadvip yet. We will go to Simantadvip before we go to Antardvip. Because 7 groups are going around, and they have to arrange for everyone. So it's a lot of organization. I think we have 7 camps, so it has to be arranged. Everyone can get a camp. So Simantadvip is a place of hearing. And we began our parikrama in Godrumdvip. Godrumdvip was the place of Kirtan. And who's doing the Kirtan in Godrumdvip?
Nityananda.
But who comes when we're dying there in Godrumdvip? Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva comes and he chants the name. What name? Would you like that? At the time of death? Somebody should come and chant the holy name of Gauranga in your ear? If we should be so fortunate, right? That's very nice. So Lord Shiva, because that place is Mahavarnasi. So Godrumadvip, Hari Harshetra was there, remember? So from Godrumdvip, then we went to Madhyamdvip. Madhyamdvip was the place of Smaranam, yes, remembering. And what did we see in Madhyamdvip? What places did we visit there in Madhyamdvip? Huh? Hamsavahan.
Panchavahan, they are saying.
Huh? They're saying
Panchavahan.
Panchavahan. Hamsavahan. Hamsavahan. Swan, yeah, the swan carrier. Okay, and then somewhere else?
Naimisharanya.
Naimisharanya, yes.
Brahmapur.
Brahmapur, Puskar, right? We told about Puskar. And then Divyadasa, the Brahmana, the old man, wanted to go to Puskar. And Puskar appeared and told him that that place over in Rajasthan, that is my expansion. Puskar is there in Mayapur, in Navadvip Dham. So you take bath here, 1 bath here is equal to 100 baths there. So that was Puskar and Madhyamdvip, and from Madhyamdvip, then we went to Koladvip, right? We crossed over the Sapan, over the Garanga Sapan, into Navadvip city. You know, in the time before Bhaktivinoda Thakur, people all were thinking that the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya is there in Navadvip. And there are some people even today, they claim that the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya is over there in Navadvip. So we went to Koladvip. Kola is what? Huh? Yeah, place of Padasevanam. But what does that word Kola mean? Lord Varaha, right? Lord Varaha. Lord Varaha appeared there in the Satya Yuga. There was a Brahmana worshipping Lord Varaha. Lord Varaha appeared there in the Satya. In every age, the Lord appears. Of course, he resides here eternally as Lord Gauranga, but he is not always manifest. but in every age he manifests himself in different forms. Just like Lord Varaha appeared in the Satya Yuga. And then, who appears in the Treta Yuga? Lord Rama. We were hearing this morning. Where did Lord Rama come? Which island? Modha right? He came in the Modha in the Treta Yuga. Lord Rama appears. And then, Dwapara Yuga. Does the Lord come in Dwapara Yuga? How does he come? As Lord Krishna, when we were seeing the drama of Samudra Sen. Remember? Maharaj Samudra Sen, he had his army of Gurukulis. Right? The Gurukuli boys were fighting Bhima and his army. And we saw that there was Samudra Sen's power. And because of Samudra Sen, Lord Krishna appeared there in the Dwapara Yuga. And in the Kali Yuga, does the Lord come in Kali Yuga? No. But the Lord is Treta Yuga, right? He only comes in 3 yugas. Does he come in the Kali Yuga? No. How does he come? He comes hidden form, yes, covered, he's concealed in the Kali Yuga, right? The discussion was there between Gopinathacharya and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya could not accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the incarnation of the Lord. No, I can't believe he's God. No, I don't believe it. But Gopinathacharya said, yes, he is. But Sarvabhauma said, no, Lord only comes in 3 yugas. He is 3 yuga, does not come in the Kali Yuga. And Gopinathacharya said, don't you know the philosophy? Sambhavami yuge yuge. The Lord says, I come in every age. So he does come. But in the Kali Yuga, he comes in a concealed form. So is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the Lord is coming in every age. So Pada Sevanam. We are doing Pada Sevanam by doing Parikrama. This is Pada Sevanam. We're serving the lotus feet. We want to do this Parikrama in that consciousness that this is our service to the lotus feet of the Lord. Walking in the holy Dham. I offer my obeisances to all the devotees who are walking barefoot. I also used to walk barefoot for many years, but my feet just, in my old age, I'm not able to do it so much. I was doing it in Braja one year, and I got some infection in my foot, and I had to get some painful surgery to get the thing lanced. After that, I didn't walk barefoot anymore, My skin's too white. I burn very easily. I have to put sun cream. Jayapataka Swami used to put cream on me. When he was here, he would put some on. He would see me and he'd put some on me as well, because my skin is so white. I'm from a very white country, it's very cold. We don't get a lot of sun in the UK. Hardly we see the sun, so my skin is very white, easily burns. So anyway, still we walk. Walking barefoot is actually how we're meant to do the parikrama. And so for some devotees, I see many of you doing it. It's very wonderful, very good. I know it's not easy. Especially the roads have become so bad. It used to be, even when I was doing the parikrama, the paths would be nice, right, Kavi Chandra Swami? Maharaj, remember, in the old days, the parikramas, the roads were good, right? Mud paths, soft earth. Soft dust. Soft earth. Very nice to walk. It was good. But nowadays it's, they put gravel, and then on top of that then they'll put some tar and things, and it wears your feet. It rubs the skin off your feet. Anyway, still it's a holy dam. We have to tolerate these difficulties. This is the austerity of parikrama. You get away from your home for a week. You leave aside your mobile phone and your email, and you just absorb yourself in the holy name and the holy places which we visit.
Who leaves aside their phone?
Yeah, leave aside.
Who leaves their phone?
Who leaves their phone? Well,
Raise your hand.
hopefully you've left your phone, and even it's so difficult to get Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi, so forget that. So it's good. Get away from everything. No headaches, only foot ache. So Koladweep, right? The place of Lord Varaha, and we were in Devananda Pandit's ashram, and we heard about getting forgiven for offenses there. Did you pray to Lord Chaitanya? Did you pray for forgiveness for your offenses in Devananda Pandit's ashram? And we saw also Dameshwar Mahaprabhu. We saw also the Bhajan Kutir at Jagannath Das Babaji. And there was also, what was that deity there, the Shiva Linga in Navadvip? Krodamayi.
Vrita Shiva.
Vrita Shiva.
Vrita Shiva and Prodamaya.
Vrita Shiva and Krodamaya in Navadvip.
Special names in Navadvip.
Yeah. So did you see those deities?
That's Yogamaya.
Yeah. They're in that marketplace under the big banyan tree there. And so that was Koladweep. And then from Koladweep we moved along. Koladweep we came to Jamadweep. We didn't actually stop anywhere or see anything. We used to. There was one place, but it was on the main road.
Ritudvip was first.
Oh, Ritudvip. Yeah, of course, Ritudvip. But okay, Ritudvip was there. Ritudvip, that was Champahati. And we heard about also how we heard about who used to live there in Champahati? Jayadeva Goswami, right. Jayadeva Goswami was living there, and later on he moved to Jagannath Puri. But his place originally was there in Navadvip, so Jayadeva Goswami. Lord Chaitanya liked to hear the writings of three great devotees. Who did he hear from?
Chandidas.
Jayadev, Chandidas, and Vidyapati. Yeah, Vidyapati. He liked to hear their songs of separation. They were expressing the emotions of the gopis in separation from Krishna. So Lord Chaitanya would relish these writings in the association of his two intimate devotees, Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Rai. So the Champahati, we saw also the Gaur Gadadhar deity. Whose deities were they? Vidyavaninath. Who's Vidyavaninath? Younger brother of Gadadhar. Right. Why did he put Gaur Gadadhar there? Why didn't he put Gaur Nitai? Why did he put Gaur Gadadhar? Remember, Vaishnav Maharaj was explaining yesterday how Lord Chaitanya was taking sannyas. He was going away. And Gadadhar is going to go with him too. Gadadhar was with him when he took sannyas, and after he took sannyas, he is going to Puri. Gadadhar followed him. Remember, Mother Sachi pleaded with Gadadhar that you're taking such nice care of my son. You should always be with him. Please don't leave him. So Gadadhar and Gorsunda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They're both leaving. Vijayaninath is going to be on his own. He can't bear the separation from them. His dear brother and Lord Gauranga, they're both going to go away, and Vijayaninath is left. So they put the deities of Gaur Gadadhar. And this way he can feel the presence of Lord Chaitanya and his brother. There was one reason why he installed Gaur Gadadhar. So then, that was Champahati, and then we went to Vijayanagar. Unforgettable, all the people coming out from the houses as we go along the road, so many families, you know. Usually in India, you never see women. You know, you go in the market, you go outside, very few ladies around, there's all men everywhere. But when you go on parikrama, all you see is women. There's women everywhere, you know, because they come out from their houses. They're coming from their home. We're going through the villages. They're at home. The women are not working in the offices. The women are at home, Sri Dharma, bringing up their children, taking care of their family. And when we come through, they all come out and they greet us with their urdhvani, and so nice. Japataka Swami Maharaj used to have us, he would have us compete. How many people can you get to chant the holy name? And so when you come through these villages, you know, like especially the school children, if you say to them, Sabbe Hare Krishna, every one of them will go, Haribo, Hare Krishna. You know, every one of them, it's so nice, you can get a lot of marks, you know. You get a lot of kripa. Give the holy name to people, get them to chant the holy name. As you're giving books, get them to chant the holy name also. Very important. And so we came to Vijayanagar and we heard about Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and his brother. What was his brother's name? Vijayavachaspati. Yes. So they were living there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also came there, and there was a huge gathering of people, all came to see him. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had taken sannyas, and then after some time he came back there, and so everyone wanted to see him. And the whole Ganga was covered with boats. They were all crossing the Ganga, whatever they could get on. Banana trees, whatever things they could use to cross the Ganga. They were all coming over the Ganga. Everybody wanted to see Lord Gauranga. And of course they were hiding Lord Chaitanya. He didn't want a lot of attention. He was trying to hide. And they were, where is Gauranga? Where is Gauranga? And so when he did appear, then everyone called out. Everyone was so happy. Everyone rejoiced.
Boats were sinking because so many would get in.
Yeah, so many would get on the boats. The boats would sink.
That happened on one parka, remember? At the Jalangi. So many devotees got in the boat, it sank. That happened one year. So many devotees were at the Jalangi going after Jagannath Temple, and so many devotees got in the boat, it just sank. That's what was happening there with Lord Chaitanya.
Another devotee told me also, I was telling about, we're going to the camp here, and I said, it's near the Ganga. And Prabhu told me, he said, was it last year? Somebody died. One Bengali devotee left the body at that place. Last year, just last year. So you have to be very careful with Mother Ganga. You know, when you go swimming, better you just go take a bath. Don't try to swim because it's quite dangerous. The current is very strong.
You have to protect, no?
But you never know. Ganga's unpredictable. Sometimes somebody goes there, they want to commit suicide, and Ganga will throw them out. Ganga will reject them. And other people, they're just trying to put a little water on their head, they fall in and you never see them again. So you don't know what's going to happen with Mother Ganga. We're very cautious, so be very careful when you go there. Anyway, we came to Vijayanagar. Vijayanagar's in Ritu Dweep. All the seasons are there. The Ritu means the spring, right? The best of all seasons, I am spring. So that is Ritu Dweep, very beautiful place. And our camp, you could see it's just near Ritu Dweep, green trees and everything, very nice. So Vijayanagar, and from Vijayanagar we moved on. Vijayanagar is in which island? Ritu Dweep. Ritu Dweep, the process is Archanam. Yeah, we used to have Janani Vas Prabhu come and give us, you talk to us about Archanam usually when we come to Vijayanagar. We haven't seen Janani Vas this year yet, but maybe he will come sometime. Janani Vas Prabhu, of course he lost his dear brother, Pankajangari Prabhu. So he's not so active, but still he's active. He travels and is collecting for the TOVP. But Pankajangari Prabhu departed during the COVID time. They were both very active in parikrama, and they would often come and speak to the devotees. And we also, of course, lost not long ago Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, who used to also very much like to participate in parikrama. And under his influence, he would bring many devotees from Delhi for the parikrama every year. And he himself also liked to come and speak, especially at Nishringapali. He liked to speak there. And Samudragar. Samudragar. Right? Maharaj Samudra Sen, that pastime. So Gopal Krishna Maharaj is also departed from. But all of these devotees, they all would take part in parikrama. Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami also used to take part in parikrama. Govinda Maharaj and Shivaram Swami, they all used to come out on parikrama.
And also Bhakti Charu Maharaj.
Oh yes, Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj also. They always supported the parikrama because it was very much the desire of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Bhakti Nityananda Maharaj is also.
Bhakti Nityananda Maharaj leading.
Nityananda Maharaj leading.
Nityananda Maharaj.
Huh?
Bhakti Nityananda Maharaj.
Oh, Bhakti Nityananda Maharaj, yeah. Bhakti Nityananda Maharaj would always, I was always with him on parikrama. He used to always be with us on the international party. Because he was a local, he was brought up in Navadvip, and so he knew everything, he knew many pastimes, many wonderful details. He was a very wonderful devotee. His samadhi is at the Jagannath Mandir.
He was the organizer.
Yeah, he was one of the managers
He
for the.
organized Shantipur.
So anyway, Nitai Padakamala are still with us, and they will be with us eternally. Nitai Padakamala are the name of the deities, the Gornitai deities we're carrying. And they're very special deities. They were the original deities for the traveling Sankirtan here in Mayapur. At one point, the devotees had a boat, and they were going down the Ganga. Would you like that? Like to go on a boat up and down the Ganga and stop at the villages and do prasadam distribution and Harinam? So Nitai Parakamala, they were on the boat, the Ganga boat. Now they're, where do they stay? Where do they reside usually?
At the gate.
At the Bhajan, yeah, Prabhupada's Bhajan Kutir, at the gate, entrance, the main entrance in Mayapur. And so the Bhajan Kutir there, that's where Nitai Padakamala are usually based. But for the parikrama, they come out, they're so merciful, they come out on the parikrama and they're with us. And so we're very fortunate. If you get a chance also, do some seva for the deities.
Prabhupada personally installed them on the boat.
Yeah, Prabhupada personally installed the deities
On the boat.
Prabhupada arranged the purchase of the deities from the people. So like that. Okay, so we were in Vijayanagar. Vijayanagar was Ritu Dweep, and then we came to
Janudweep.
came back to Janudweep. We spoke about Janudweep. Janudweep was the place of Vandanam, offering prayers, right? We're offering prayers. When you walk barefoot, you pray even more. So of course, we're always praying. The devotees are always chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Kirtaniya Sada Hari. Always chant the holy name. So our lips are always decorated with prayers. In the Nectar of Devotion, Srila Prabhupada writes that a devotee whose lips are always decorated with prayers to Lord Krishna is always given respect by saintly persons, and such people are actually worshipable by the demigods. So if you're always praying and chanting Hare Krishna, that's very good. Of course, there's quality in prayers, right? What do we pray for? What to pray for? Praying. What are you praying for? Yeah, not everybody's praying for Prema Bhakti though.
For service.
We have a lot of other desires, right? People are praying, give. So one time this one man came to Prabhupada and he wanted to know what to pray for. He was actually from the gospel religion, Christian, and he was a gospel singer. He played the guitar and he sang gospel songs. He was a famous man. He had recordings of his singing. Anyway, he came to meet Srila Prabhupada and he was asking Prabhupada, Swamiji, he said, I don't know what we should pray for. Because usually when people pray, especially if you're a Brahmana doing karmakandi pujas, people will come with so many things they want. Give me a nice wife and a home by the sea. Om Jai Jagadisha Hare. Right? This kind of thing, a lot of material desire. Well, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has taught us, na danam, na janam, na sundarim. Right? We don't want these, we don't even want liberation. So what to pray for? Well, for Prabhupada, it was very clear what to pray for. That we simply pray, please engage me in your service. Please engage me in your service. That is the prayer of the devotee. And by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, that is the answer to the prayer. It's a prayer and it's also the answer to the prayers. Because by chanting, you're calling the holy name of Krishna. You're engaging in service. So the Maha Mantra is so transcendentally powerful. It's a prayer and it's the answer to the prayer also. So we came past Janudweep, Janudweep. It's a small island, we couldn't see much there. But then we came from into Modadrumadweep, and we saw the deities of Saranga Thakur. And he was an old man, no disciples, and he got told. Mahaprabhu told him, you should take a disciple. So he said, okay, tomorrow. Like that. We say, yeah, you should do it. We'll say mañana in Spanish, right? In Spanish, they say mañana. It means tomorrow. And, tomorrow, every day, next day comes, mañana, Anyway, he told Lord Chaitanya, tomorrow. And so when he was taking his bath, he put his foot in and he touched that body. And the boy came to life. Apparently he'd been bitten by a snake and the family thought he was dead. So usually they have the culture that a very young person, they won't burn the body. They may bury it. But in this particular case, they put the dead body on the banana tree. And the body was floating on the banana tree down the Ganga. So sometimes it happens. I said, when you go to Ganga, if you see any dead bodies, you chant a mantra and see if they come back to life. So Saranga Thakur, it arranged that this boy came out of the coma and he accepted Saranga Thakur as his guru. And he stayed with Saranga, and because that place where we were at Mamagachi, it was like a jungle. Saranga Thakur had his little temple and it was just a jungle, and there were tigers everywhere. This is Bengal, right? It's the land of tigers, Bengali tigers. Have you seen any tigers?
Royal Bengal tiger.
Huh?
Royal Bengal tiger.
Royal Bengal tigers. Yeah. We were at Bhaktivinoda Thakur's place, and Lalit Prasad, the youngest son of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when the devotees went to see him, they asked him, do people ever come here? He said, well, Tiger came. They took some of the rice from the bag, ate some rice and left. So, like that, these places, there's a lot of, not so many tigers around nowadays, but sometimes you may see something. If you go like areas like Ahovalam, we've got some tigers in the forests there, the mountainous regions, There's too many people around. The tigers don't want to be bothered with all the people.
Yeah, what's the forest we're in?
The forest?
There's one place with all tigers.
Small tigers?
No, it's a forest in Bengal. The majority of the tigers in the world are there. Sundarban.
No, Sundarbans. Sundarbans, okay, you have to go to the south, where the Ganga flows into the sea, Ganga Sagar, like that, that's Sundarbans. So Maharaj said, tigers are there.
Now they've been preserving tigers, so they have many more now.
Okay. So, we have a temple there, Ganga Sagar. If you go there, very nice. Every year there's a big mela in the month of Magh. The devotees go there, distribute books. Of course, this year was Kumbh Mela, so a lot of devotees were all at Kumbh Mela. But Ganga Sagar Mela also is very big. A lot of
Every year takes place.
Huh?
Every year takes
Yeah, every year Ganga Sagar.
How much prasadam is distributed?
Yes.
How many people?
You can go and visit, see the nice temple there. They build a temple that's not open yet, is it? Ganga Sagar?
Not yet open.
No, new temple is not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet open, still building, yeah. Yeah.
But they do huge prasadam.
Okay, so like that, we came to, where are we? Modadruma Dweep.
Arka-Tila. Arka-Tila.
Saranga Thakur.
Saranga Thakur, yeah, we were talking about the people in Modadruma Dweep.
And
So Saranga Thakur got Saranga's Murari. Murari is the disciple of Saranga Thakur. So Murari, because he'd already died one time, and so he wasn't afraid of death. And so he would play with the tigers and even ride on a tiger. He was so powerful. Tigers can be quite big, and you can ride on them.
He would go underwater for a few days.
Yeah, we heard they could go underwater and do these kind of things. So like, who else could go underwater? Subari. Remember Subari Muni? He was underwater. Was he safe underwater?
No.
No, he got problems even under the water, right? So, anyway, so Saranga's Murari, he was here and he was preaching.
Vasudev Dutt.
And then Vasudev Datta, very important. How much concern he was for other people. Right? Who was like Vasudev Dutt? Prahlad. Also, Srimad Bhagavatam describes Ranti Dev. Ranti Dev was another person. He said, let me suffer for others. He said, I will accept whatever suffering the others. I just want them. They should not suffer. This was the mood of Ranti Dev. In the 9th canto Srimad Bhagavatam, we can read about Ranti Dev. He was such a pious king. He was fasting, and his whole family would fast. All the family would fast with him. For 48 days, they were fasting. And then finally, they got a meal. They were all going to break fast. And then a Brahmana came. Immediately, Rantidev invited the Brahmana, come, take food. The Brahmana took half the meal away. After the Brahmana left, then a Sudra came. Rantidev again invites, take some food, take something. And after the Sudra had gone, then a Chandala came with some dogs. There was only some water. He gave the water, let them take it, let them have it. They were there, they're practically dying from hunger and thirst. But Rantidev said, I do not aspire for any of the 8 Siddha mystic yoga perfections. I do not aspire for a position in the heavenly planets. I just simply want to be with the other people and relieve them of their suffering. So that was the mood of Rantidev. And so he was like that, just like Prahlad Maharaj and like Vasudev Datta. That let me take the sins of all the people and I will stay here and suffer. Let them all be liberated. And did it happen? Did they all get liberated?
Yes.
Yes, by the desire of? By the desire of Vasudev Datta.
Did he suffer?
Did Vasudev Datta have to suffer?
No.
There were 3 examples given. There were 3 examples given about Lord Chaitanya was speaking to Vasudev Datta. Gave 3. One was the mustard seed. If you lose 1 mustard seed from a bag of mustard seeds, is it a big loss? No, 1 mustard seed, You have so many And then another example, there was, what kind of fruit was it? Special fruit. There are many fruits. Huh? Urumgar. Yeah, urumgar. I don't know the fruit, but
And there's millions of figs on the tree.
yeah, millions of fruits. There's many fruits on the tree. So if you lose 1 fruit, there's so many other fruits on the tree. It's not a big loss. And one more example. If you have a herd of Kamadhenu cows and you lose 1 billy goat, are you going to worry about the billy goat? You have a whole big herd of Kamadhenu cows. Who's going to care about 1 billy goat?
Goat.
So Lord Chaitanya gave 3 examples to compare. Is it in the same way? Is it to liberate everyone from 1 planet? The desire of Vasudev Datta was to liberate all the living entities. It was already granted by Lord Chaitanya, by his inconceivable mercy. They were all delivered. So, not a big thing for Lord Chaitanya. 1 mustard seed, 1 billy goat, to deliver the whole planet. There's so many planets in the material world. There's so many universes. There's so many planets. There's so many living entities. To deliver 1 planet, not a big task for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So because of the desire of Vasudev Datta, they were all delivered. So this was Vasudev Datta. Then we came and we heard about Vrindavan Das Thakur. He was the the son of Narayani. And Narayani is the niece of Srivas Pandit. So she had seen the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a little child. Not only did she see the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but Mahaprabhu fed her his remnants. He fed the remnants, and it said Narayani is eternally eating the remnants of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So she became the mother of Vrindavan. Her son went on to become the Vyas of Chaitanya Lila, to describe all the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in beautiful poetry. And Bengali people, they will sing the Chaitanya Bhagavat. They can sing it. It's all beautiful poetry, you know. If you're not, I'm not Bengali, I cannot understand it. I have to read translations. But the Bengali people, they can relish the original script in Bengali poetry. Srila Prabhupada wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita because that's more philosophical. And it also describes more the later pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But both books are important. And Prabhupada encouraged the devotees to read these books and know everything about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we're coming up to Arka-Tila. Here is this, over here, this is Arka-Tila. And this is, who's going to tell us about Arka-Tila? Huh? Bhakti Nrsimha Maharaj.
No, you don't know. You don't know.
No? Who knows about Arka-Tila? I'm not,
Maharaj know everything.
I hardly go to Vrindavan. Kavi Chandra Maharaj.
I don't know so much.
No, you said I know everything.
It's Surya Kund.
Devotees are telling me that there's a yagya they do in Jharkhand, in Bihar. And the ladies go they'll do the yagya for 3 days. Fasting, nirjal, for 3 days. And they'll do it for the benefit of their husband and their children. And they'll worship Surya. Chat Puja. So even today it's a very big festival, right? Many people do it.
How
Chhat Puja, yeah.
Are you doing Chat Puja? Want to do it? 3 days, Nirjal. Hare Krishna. Not easy, eh? Okay, so anyway, we don't have to do these things, we just have to chant Hare Krishna. Our process, Prabhupada always said, our process is very easy, you know, but still we can't do it.
Simple.
Still have difficulty to chant 16 rounds. So we have to become more serious, focus, and try to chant nicely, get the mercy. Okay, so we're going. Go to our camp, huh?
Pratap Nagar.
Pratap Nagar.
Again we are entering into Koladweep.
Oh, we're going back to Koladweep. So, Pada Sevanam.